Today is New Year's Day morning, and we were gonna sleep in because we stayed up last night and watched some Heartland and just did some things on our kitchen and had a good time. But I didn't sleep in. I woke up at 5:30 and I got up and listened to Justin Rhodes' whole, I don't know, it might be an hour and a half long video on his year in review. If you haven't seen it, go over there and see it. And I'll put a link right there for it. Also, I decided today, it didn't start out this way when I got up going, oh, I'm gonna make this a self-care day, but I did make it a self-care day. I got up and I went straight to the shower. Now, that might sound like nothing big. Let me roll this down just a little. However, it's winter and we dress in layers. So I've determined that I still probably take 365 showers a year, because in the summer I take 3 to 4 a day to in and out of working with ticks and chiggers and outside. So I keep myself from getting bit and getting all of that. I got a routine down, it worked really well. But during the winter, I layer up so many layers and I work and it's cold. So I like take off my clothes, 1 layer or 2 layers down to the bottom layer and crawl into bed. And I get up the next morning and I put on my clothes. And I'm like, well, let's see. During the summer, I take 3 to 4 showers a day. And during the winter, I take a shower every 3 to 4 days. So I decided to get up this morning and take a shower, make my hair look decent, and do things that will take care of me. Well, while I was in there, I was looking around the bathroom and I went, oh my word, I've been working on my kitchen. My bathroom needs clean. So I scrubbed everything that I could possibly scrub. The toothbrush holders, the sinks, the floor, everything. And I'm like, this is such a great way to start out the new year, that self-care and taking care of some of the things that really needed to be done. Who knows, maybe at some point I might even get to paint my fingernails. Good morning.
It is.
How's the chickens?
They're great.
Good. You want to say hi? He did not get out of bed until 8 o'clock, which was totally fine. We get to do what we want to do.
Yes.
And we did.
On a day like this, we do. There's lots to do.
I think we may even get a little snow this evening.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this, on the deck, it's ice.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's pretty warm in here.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna make us a breakfast, and as you can see, I'll show you this. We are all covered in drywall. Yes. And so he's gonna mud it today, and I am starting on cabinets. So I've got a paint where I don't have to sand. I am scrubbing them so they're clean. We're using a vinegar solution, and then you put this special paint on. I'll even show you what it is. We got it at Lowe's, and it's bonding. So the difference between this primer and just a regular primer is that this primer sticks to the wood and bonds with the wood so that it sticks to the paint. And it's made to do that. It's, hi. And so that's what I'm doing today. Of course, I'll be changing my clothes. I got my paint pants on.
You promise you will change your clothes.
I got my paint pants on.
Yeah, you won't have to change those.
But I just got to put on my paint shirt, but I got to run to the Walmart, who happens to be open today.
10 o'clock, we're supposed to be somewhere.
Oh yeah, and we're helping a family move today. I thought it was 11.
10?
They changed it to 10.
I don't know.
Well, there goes our day.
And I thought it has always been 10.
So, anyway, that's the start of our morning. And I just want to encourage you to do some self-care. Whether it's, I'm right, whether it's eating, showering, bathing, taking care of your fingernails, exercising, or who knows, maybe even joining 12 weeks to Heartiness.
The 10 is the 10 miles north of town. That's what it is.
Alrighty. We're going 10 miles north of town to help a family move at 11 o'clock. See you later. Hi. We're tired of working on the kitchen.
Enough already!
So we had this weird thing happen today. Jim was gonna mud all of the drywall, and we went and had bought dry stuff that we're gonna...
it's ready to go.
It is?
Yeah.
I don't have to mix it?
No, that was the issue.
Are you sure?
Yes, that's the issue.
So he pulls it in here from the car, and it says...
We hadn't thought to bring it in from the car. We'd been storing it there.
You can actually come around here and be in my video.
I don't know how to get over there.
You get up and walk around behind me. He doesn't want to get painted.
Yeah, I don't trust her. I have experience with this.
No. Okay, let me just turn the whole camera. There we go. So it had to warm up for 24 hours, so we set it in our room.
Well, it has to be at a temperature between 55 and 95 for 24 hours before you start using it.
And it was 27 outside.
And it's been that way for a while.
So it sat in the room, and we didn't get to do the mudding.
So tomorrow's the mudding.
So he was going to go cut firewood, and he bought two new chains.
Yep, because the one I have is dull and I haven't got around to sharpening it yet.
And the tool to sharpen it with you couldn't find?
I can find it.
Anyway.
I didn't want to spend time with bright sunlight and everything great to go sharpening a saw.
You know what Stephen Covey says about sharpening the saw?
Well, I do, but the point was I was burning daylight, and so sharpening saws wasn't the best use of my time.
So he was going to use his new chains, and?
I bought the wrong size.
So then...
It's one of those days.
You know, but we did do some good things. We helped somebody move today, and we got some more of the siding done. We got too cold. We only have 2 more pieces to go up. One of them's very difficult, and one's super easy.
Yeah. So we were tired and cold, so not a good combination. I mean, it's really cold out there. We've been out there a while. We got a lot of it done, though.
Yeah, it's like I say, there's 2 pieces left to go up. But 3.
The one at the top.
I was counting that one.
Oh, so there's just 2?
Yeah. Just 2.
Oh, okay.
Anyhow, we're tired of this. Mentally tired of this, right?
Yeah, just because it keeps going on and on and on. But, you know, that's not unusual. We hear from a lot of people that that's been the case. Of course, some people talk about being on the 25th year of their 5-year plan.
Thank you, Linda. We don't want to do that.
It's probably going to happen, though.
We'll die first. Anyway.
But we take it a day at a time.
That's
the only thing that counts.
So I decided to do something creative.
I just want to have days doing something different than working on the kitchen.
I think today was hard because today is the first day of January, and everybody had their videos out of their new goals for the year or what they've accomplished for the last year. And it kind of bogged. I either wanted to get out and do it, or I'm like, I don't know that I was jealous, but it was like, well, I want to do that. Is that jealous?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm jealous. And it's winter, so you know you don't get to go and do the things that you really want to do.
Keep in mind, we've got a lot done.
We have got a lot done.
It doesn't happen in one day. It takes a while to get the big things done.
Yes. But we loved watching the videos. I loved watching Living Traditions and all of their incredible successes that they've had. I loved watching Justin and their trying year, their successful year, but a trying year. So then I moved up to Elliott Homestead and watched hers, and she stood outside with her husband and made homemade sourdough einkorn donuts cooked in lard outside. She had rendered the lard herself, and then she made these. I mean, I was sitting there drooling.
She was.
And stop. stop it. And then
she did make comments to that effect, though.
They talked about their goals. And I just thought it was a beautiful setting as they stood out in the snow frying donuts. It was wonderful. So we, anyway.
We're not making plans for making donuts.
No, we're not. No, we're not. But I am going to make some einkorn sourdough as soon as my kitchen's done. So see, if it was any other room, it would be
I
okay.
think that's part of what it is. There's so many exciting things that you want to cook, that we want to cook, that we want to prepare, and we need a kitchen to do it.
Yeah.
And it's been a while, and we've gone through the holidays without a kitchen. We want a kitchen.
We want a kitchen. I finally determined that I'm not really good at finishing quilts. I start them, but I don't finish them. This is like a quilt, but I have to finish it. So I'm putting my primer on, and then we'll go get the paint or later this week. I'm going to prime. He took all the knobs off, all the hinges off, and I'm scrubbing them all down with actually a dish detergent and vinegar water. And the places where the smoke damage was, I'm painting over that, and it's gone. Miraculously. So that's good. So this is the fun part. It's just that none of it seemed fun right now because I wanted to go do something in my yard. So.
Well, you're combining doing a very long project with it being wintertime.
Yeah.
So
send me all these encouraging statements that will cheer me up.
Perk her up.
You all do anyway. You make me feel wonderful. So
I'm gonna have to get up because my toes are killing
we're gonna say
me.
goodbye. Goodbye. A reminder, 12 weeks to Heartiness. For the month of January, you get Breakfast Begins with, Mornings Begin with Breakfast cookbook along with it. And there's 2 ways to pay for it. Look down below.